Hello everybody, once again we are back and we have the pleasure of being with Alan from Lumatek and Natalia. How are you both?
Hello everybody, yeah, really good, really enjoying the show, fantastic.
You had a good one?
It's been very busy, it's been great, lots of business, lots of interesting people, yeah, Spannabis is great.
Excellent. Now for those of you that don't know, which I imagine is quite a few, Lumatek produce ballast and you are premium, totally top-end, high-quality ballasts.
Yes, electronic ballasts have been the core bread and butter of our business. We were first to market with the electronic ballast, so we've been there right from the start of the technology. Consequently, we've been through all the initial teething problems, ironed all those out, and now we're, 15 years still here. We've been around long enough to be able to offer a decent warranty. We offer a full 5-year warranty on our products, so it's tried, it's tested, it's proven, it does what it says on the tin.
Exactly. Well, I met Natalia last year, and we got off to a great relationship, and from that meeting, we actually, as our listeners know, we run a tobacco factory. We have probably 16 to 18 different strains, and we use the Lumatek, the 400 volt, but it's a special type of 400 volt ballast, isn't it? Why don't you tell us more about it?
Sure, yeah, that particular ballast is the Lumatek Ultimate 600. It's unique in the marketplace because it's the only ballast that can actually automatically detect 240 volt lamps and 400 volt lamps, and it can run them both. So that means you can use it to run a metal halide for your vegging growth, and you can switch that out for a 400 volt HPS, so you can take advantage of the extra 10% grow light that you get from these professional 400 volt lamps.
Okay, and these are a pretty newish thing to the market, 400 volts, aren't they? How long have they been around and why are they better?
I mean, it's kind of it's strange. We kind of think of it as new, but we actually had a product out back in 2009. In fact, we had an advert in Maximum Yield back in 2009 advertising the Lumatek Pro, and that, if you look at the Gavita Pro 1000 now, the all-in-one unit, it looks exactly like the Lumatek Pro looked back in 2009. But at the time, we were still trying to get electronic ballasts the recognition they deserved. So rather than rushing it all at once, we kind of left the 400 volt on the back burner, if you like.
Yeah.
And now it's gained significant momentum, so it's time to get the products in the marketplace.
Well, our listeners at NPK Live are probably sick of me going on about digital ballast. So can we have you tell our customers and our listeners why it's so important to upgrade from your standard magnetic ballast to make the switch to digital ballast? Why should they? What's the point?
First and foremost, the most important thing is most of the people that use our products will often use these products in their own home. So it's critical that the equipment is safe. As I say, ours is warranted for full 5 years, so you know that we spend a little bit extra money on premium components, so the equipment is going to not only last, but it's going to be safe to use. Next up, of course, is the efficiency and the flexibility, the control that you have. Magnetic ballasts are always susceptible to the fluctuations in your voltage grid. So, for example, at times of peak use, when your local industry switches on and there's a heavy load on the mains, you'll see with magnetic ballast, your lights will actually dim. Whereas with electronic ballast, it's always going to put out the precise lamp voltage regardless of what your grid voltage is doing. So that's where you make your savings. I mean, in the UK, we've seen mains grid fluctuate from anywhere from 210 to 255. It's supposed to be 240 volts.
Yeah.
If you're getting 210 volts through a magnetic ballast, that's a lot of light that you're missing out on.
Yeah, exactly. Now, every year you seem to be innovating in the electrical digital ballast arena. What have you got coming?
Well, we're taking advantage of the appetite for the 1000 watt 400 volt double-ended lamps. I mean, they're by far and away the best lamps at the moment, getting 2100 micromoles of worth of protons from those double-ended lamps. So we have a Lumatek version, a Lumatek 1000 watt 400 volt double-ended lamp. That can come as part of a kit. You have a Lumatek Pro 1000 watt 400 volt ballast, which is dimmable. There's a choice of double-ended reflectors. We do a Miro version, materials sourced in Germany, the Miro itself and the connectors assembled in the UK, and we also do a hammer tone version. Yeah, so the 1000 watt 400 volt double-ended lamps we're now selling, so that they come as separate components or as part of a kit. It's a remote 1000 watt 400 volt Pro ballast, dimmable, a choice of Miro or hammer tone double-ended reflectors, and of course the lamp. So those are available as kits or as separate components. We have the Ultimate 600 watt ballast that we discussed already. It's capable of running 240 and 400 volt lamps. We have a whole new range of reflectors, and we have a new range of metal halide lamps. So we now do halide lamps, HPS lamps, 400 volt HPS lamps, reflectors, ballast. So we have the full lighting suite is now available for it. If people that want to stick with the one brand where all the components are tested to work with each other, you can come to Lumatek and take care of that.
So no matter what your growing requirements are, Lumatek have got a full range and a suite of accessories that you can load up your grow room with, whether it's 400 volts, dimmable, digital ballast, and the reflectors are really something to behold as well. It's got the Lumatek is associated with pear purple. That's your colour. Nobody else can pull off that colour apart from Lumatek. And you have these lovely reflectors with purple on the outside. They're beautiful.
Absolutely. If you check us out on our website, lumatek.co.uk, all the new products will be listed up there.
Excellent. Alan, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you about Lumatek. I know you're a very busy guy, so I really appreciate you spending 10 minutes with us on NPK Live.
Smashing. Thanks for your time, Steve.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
At NPK Technology in Liverpool, we pride ourselves on providing you with the products you need at the right price. Once more, if the products you want aren't in stock, we'll order them in for you. And if you don't know exactly what you're looking for, we'll happily point you in the right direction. NPK Technology Liverpool, going out of our way to help you grow. Visit www.mpktechnology.co.uk.
Life is good.